everybody? I'm Sean from Dak Band Productions, and welcome to the 2025 TCA Eastern Division train meet here in York, Pennsylvania. And I'm with Jordan of Grisbowski's Train Store. And what a wonderful booth. You guys do a great job setting us up. You guys absolutely have to be the biggest display here. I mean, I don't know what kind of time you guys spend doing this, but you guys absolutely knocked this booth out of the park.
Thank you.
You guys do a great job. So what can you tell us about Grisbowski's store? Because I see you guys at all kinds of shows.
Yeah, so we attend this show. We go to Allentown in Pennsylvania. We go to the show in Edison, New Jersey. And then we also attend the show in Springfield, Massachusetts. But obviously, York is the big one. This is the show that, you know, everybody talks about. Everybody is posting stuff on Facebook about it. It's the show to go to. There's no train show in the country that's better than York. We look forward to this every October and every April. You know, it's a big setup, and it takes quite a bit of time, but we love being here and we love seeing everybody that comes by. So.
Yeah, and I absolutely like visiting you guys as well. You know, like you said, you're still around. Yeah, I'm still here. Because guys, just wait until you see this display that they have here. It is so big, it's easy to miss something. I actually have to go through here 2 or 3 times just to see everything they got out. I mean, they got stuff under the benches, over the benches, stuff behind each other. It's like, you really got to look through here. And it'd be absolutely hard not to find something to walk away with. You know? And if you miss Jordan here with Grisbowski's, well, in 2 weeks, guess what? They're going to be at Allentown in 2 weeks, so there's still a chance to catch up with Grisbowski's, and even there, they're pretty good size.
Yeah,
they take up the whole back wall.
Yeah, it's not nearly as big as this. This is, you know, out of the park compared to Allentown, but you know, it's still a good setup, and it's a lot closer for all the locals that live near us. It's only an hour from our store, so you know, we'll be there. It's obviously not nearly this size, but still a decent variety of stuff.
Oh yeah, you guys do a good job there as well.
Thank you.
And so, tell us the train manufacturer you sell. Are you guys a Lionel dealer, or?
So Lionel is obviously the primary, you know, product that we sell.
Okay.
But also MTH is, you know, right there with it. We have a lot of MTH, Premier and Rail King.
Okay.
We also started dealing with Atlas recently, so we have lots of that, and also K-Line. So those are like the 4 premier, you know, product manufacturers that we deal with.
And you guys absolutely have a store as well, right?
Yeah, we have a physical store in Music, Pennsylvania. The address is...
There it is right there. So there's the address for the store.
And then our website and phone numbers.
And then here's their website and the phone number for Grisbowski's. So if you're in the area of Scranton, make sure you check them out. That they're a physical store.
Yep.
So is there anything special you would like to show us while we're doing this video?
Yeah, so right here is the new pickup trucks that are being produced for the 3 Rails 4 Dads podcast. These trucks are going to be made by Atlas, and they are 1/48 scale, so they're perfect for, you know, an O scale display. We're going to be selling these at our store, and that's the only place that you're going to be able to get these from. Oh,
so they're exclusive to Grisbowski's only.
Yes.
And if you guys aren't aware, 3 Rails 4 Dads is a great podcast show hosted by 4 YouTube members. And, you know, sometimes I can't make it because, you know, I fall asleep from, you know, working to death, but it is, for the shows that I have seen, it is a good show, and they bring guests aboard, and it's good content. So please support them. And here's their exclusive pickup truck, available only at Grisbowski's. So, and again, Jordan, I thank you for this interview.
No problem.
And again, you guys are in the area, visit Grisbowski's. They will be at Allentown. They do a great job. They got great prices. And make sure you please share this video around in support of Grisbowski's Train Store. All right, we'll catch you
Thank
guys
you.
later, and we'll see you later too as well, Jordan.
Sounds good.
Okay, goodbye.